What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we have some actual Prince of Persia remake news. They've gone ahead and dropped the trailer for the Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake. Now, I did do a video a few days ago talking about the possible leaks. I will address those later on in the video. There is some confusion around this game with past leaks and what this game actually represents. So we're going to get through all of that today. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to have the trailer playing as I do a voiceover. If you do like the video, please go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. It really does help out the channel. I really appreciate the support I've been getting lately on these videos. But I'm going to go to voiceover mode. I'm going to show you the trailer and we're going to discuss this remake a lot more in depth. Finally announced the Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake. Now, there was a bit of confusion as to which game was going to be released or remade, but now it is confirmed that it is Prince of Persia The Sands of Time. This game was made 17 years ago, back in 2003. If that doesn't make you feel old, I don't know what will. There is a lot of negativity online about a few things in this game that I really want to clear up first. We do see an interview with the senior producer of the Prince of Persia game, Anu. What she says is that they're going to be able to showcase India through this game. A lot of people have issue with this and I don't understand why.
We are in an Indian studio. It's an Ubisoft Pune and Bombay. We actually love to work on this game because we can show everyone, what India is. It's something which comes directly from our heart.
People are asking, why are you bringing India in to a Prince of Persia game? What people failed to realize was that a lot of the first game was actually set in India, and the prince was actually visiting India itself. The second game, Warrior Within, was mainly set in Persia. Now, from memory, I think you do go to Persia in the first game, but a lot of it is set in India. So it makes sense. What she's saying is the fact that they're going to be bringing updated visuals and bringing in Indian culture and use this game as a way to showcase more of an Indian culture in the game. It makes sense. A quick synopsis of this game is the story is set in Persia during the 9th century AD and begins with the prince narrating to an unseen listener about his adventures. The prince and the army of his father Shahraman are passing through India to visit the Sultan of Azad. So even in a quick synopsis of the game, it says that they are passing through India. Now, the next main grievance I find online is people's issue with the graphics. As seen in the footage I'm showing you on screen, it constantly changes between the original 2003 game and remake alpha footage. Guys, what we're seeing now is not going to be the final look of the game. If this was the final look of the game, yes, I would be worried. However, they have labeled it as remake alpha footage. The footage we are seeing is in alpha. It's going to look much different to what we're seeing. They just showed us a trailer to show that they're working on it. It's a thing. However, the footage that we are shown again is in alpha. So with that out of the way, let's actually get into the game itself. Now, this game is a complete remake. They're going to be offering new character models, better controls, brand new cinematic sequences with enhanced parkour animations, soundtrack, and voices. One example of them enhancing this game is that they're actually going through and doing motion capture to really enhance the realism of this game itself. It still is the old Sands of Time game, but it's just enhanced in every way. Speaking of the voices, they actually got the original voice actor of the prince, Yuri Lowenthal, I think I butchered that last name, to come back and voice the prince himself, which I find amazing. 17 years later, his voice still sounds exactly the same.
Some people say time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction.
Now, the game still has the all original mechanics and everything where you can manipulate time with the dagger, you solve puzzles, you do parkour, and you basically manipulate time as you make your way through the story. It still is the main crux of the game, so nothing's really changed in that regard. Now, this remake will actually offer two versions of the controls. So you can go with a modernized control, where they've gone ahead and improved the camera, the controls itself, and they've refreshed and remapped the controls to today's standard. Or you can go ahead and play it exactly how it was 17 years ago with the old controls mapping. So if you want the authentic experience, you can go ahead and play it exactly how it was back in the day. Speaking of back in the day, you're not just getting this game in the remake. You're actually getting the original Prince of Persia game that was released back in 1989. You'll be able to access this game in the main menu whenever you want, so it's not hidden behind a completion wall, or it's not any DLC, or it's not through a paywall or any kind of transactions. You get the main remake as well as the original 1980 game just included. Again, you'll be able to access that through the main menu whenever you want, and it's a fantastic addition for those who might be new to the franchise and want to go back to its roots, or for those like me who missed out playing it as a kid. I just simply want to go ahead and see where the franchise started from. So including that in the game is fantastic to me. It's definitely one of the bigger pluses to me to wanting to own the game. Now, there was some confusion as to what platform this game is actually going to be released on. In the last Prince of Persia video I made, I discussed a leak where there was a listing where the game was going to be released on the Switch. Now, a few other people on Twitter then also said that the game isn't going to be released on the Switch, and that listing was wrong. Let's jump into Ubisoft's site and let's see where exactly this game is going to be released. Alright guys, so we are on Ubisoft's website now. Let's scroll down. You see the different images and the benefits of getting the game, but we're going to go ahead and go through where this game is going to be released. So you can pre-order and receive the back of the Back to Origin set. We'll talk about that in a second, but if you go ahead and select your platform, you can see it's on Xbox One. You've got the Epic Game Store, you got the PC Ubisoft Store, you got the PlayStation 4, you had the Xbox One, and you have Nintendo Switch. And if that wasn't enough evidence as to it coming out on the Switch, you can scroll down just a little bit further and you can see Prince of Persia Sands of Time Remake is available on PC, on the Epics and Uplay stores, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PlayStation 4. It is coming to the Nintendo Switch. I don't know why people were saying it wasn't, but on Ubisoft's website itself, it says that it is coming to the Switch. Now, you can also see that there's a standard edition on every single one. On every single platform, there is only the option for a standard edition. So I'm not too sure if they're going to be bringing in something later on. But for now, everything is just standard edition. Now, if we expand this up a little bit, and if I move my fat head out of the way, this is what you get when you pre-order. So you get the original weapon set, you get the original Prince outfit, which was seen way back in 2003, and you also get a classic filter. Now, I think this just changes the color palette to make it more similar to the original game back in the day. So you get rid of a lot of vibrant. You can see the before and after. A lot of the vibrancy of the colors are just removed. So if you wanted that, I guess fine. I'm not sure if that actually changes the graphics themselves to look like the old original game. It might just be a color palette change. I'm not too sure. Now, this game has a release date of the 21st of January 2021. It has all the platforms there listed. There is some talk online as well about the game coming to the Switch at a delayed date. I don't think so at this point in time. Based on the website, it just says Jan 21, 2021 for all those platforms. So until I hear something from Ubisoft themselves, I'm going to take it as that and say it's coming to all those aforementioned platforms on 21st of January 2021. So that's the video, guys. That's all the information that we have on the Prince of Persia remake. Let me know if you're excited or disappointed. Let me know if you're going to pre-order or anything like that. I'm personally really excited for the game. I really want to see the graphical difference from what they show now to the final release. And I'm really happy that the fact that they included the original 1989 game. I can't wait to get into that just to see where this whole franchise started from. As always, guys, if you did like the video, please go ahead, leave it a like and subscribe to the channel. It very much does help out the channel, and I really appreciate the support I've been getting lately. More videos to come on the channel today based on Ubisoft's event, so go ahead, subscribe to see those. Again, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, bye.